Hello and welcome. In this video I will talk about the process of creating this animation. This was the last few seconds of our latest music video towards the sun. It all started with these simple sketches of a sun going down and then that transitioning to a CD. Here I'm modeling out the scene with the sun in Blender. This is just a really quick speed up version of me working, and then here you would see sort of how the final product, with all the textures came out. And then secondly, I started off modeling the scene in the house with the CD. Here I'm also just speeding it up, and then there's sort of how the final render looked. So here's the final work file for the sun scene. And here you would see all the different cameras and the animation where the sun comes up. So what I did is I only took this little small part in the animation down here, and I placed my camera here, and you would see the camera would slowly pan out. So the idea was, so I would reverse the animation and then the sun would actually go down. And at this moment we are only viewing the animation in the material mode, so when I switch over to render it would become more clear. So here's the work file for the other part of the animation, the CD, and there's three things that's been animated in this scene. So the first thing you can see is the camera here slowly moving just downwards while the CD cover is closing, and then you can also see this light. Now this light is just a sun object with its parameters just moving as well. And yeah, that's the final animation in Blender. Now let's go to After Effects. So here is the final After Effects work file, and let me just quickly show you. So this is the sun animation just clean out of Blender, and then here is the CD, and I think I do have some older versions of the CD, but yeah, this is the final one. And then where I put them together is, you can see this is the sun layer, this one here, and the blue is the CD, and then there's just a slow fade between the two of them, and then I try to attempt to line the sun and the CD cover perfectly, but there's a little bit of a mismatch you could see here as the camera is moving. But yeah, and then quickly what I did is I put this texture that I created in Photoshop, I just very lightly placed it over the animation, so you can get this sort of this texture moving. Is it without? And then also what's happening is this texture is flickering over, sort of bouncing to the beat of the music. And then lastly I just created this adjustment layer, and you can see it just makes the colors pop a little bit more. And yeah, that's the final animation. Everything came together. And there you have it. That was how I created the final part of Towards the Sun. Now if you guys are more interested in a more in-depth video, just comment below step by step, and I can maybe in the future think of creating a more in-depth tutorial video for you guys. And then if you haven't checked out the music video, the link will be in the description below. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.